Please don't forget. All my friends are here, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves.
What's up, guys? Masonix back here with another vlog, and today I wanted to talk about ghost stories, ghosts. So another thing I never understood is how cults be like, oh, pray to God, pray to Jesus, and I'm not praying to Jesus because I'm with that spiritual type stuff, but I'm not with that demon type stuff. There's cults out there that just be going, talking about some bring Satan into this world. Shut your boot that ass up, boy, before I come over there and shove a cross down your neck. Talking about some bring Satan here. The first thing he gonna do when he gets here, he gonna kill you. I never understood that. So here's my personal ghost stories that scare me to this day. I was so scared. So this is actually very emotional for me, so I am gonna have the funny voice to try to distract you guys from the obvious emotional pain that I'm feeling, but this is actually very emotional for me. So around Thanksgiving, not around Thanksgiving, it was actually Thanksgiving Day. You know, we're sitting there and we're all eating, and then suddenly my sister just starts crying. She's screaming, she's crying, she's yelling, she's freaking out, and then she's like, it's like the sound of her crying is not something anyone should hear. So she's rushed upstairs, and we're thinking, you know, she's allergic to something or something happened, or we're checking her out. A few minutes later, she's rushed to the hospital. My mom get in a car. My mom and my dad take my sister. They beeline to the hospital, and they got her there. And I'm crying because, like, it's just something that no one should have to go through, really. Having to see their sister or brother in such pain like that, and we didn't even know what was going on. So, and then the officer comes by, because obviously officers have to come check the situation out, and I'm crying, but I kind of knew the officer because the officer is my other friend's dad, so I knew the guy, but he from seeing me, he already knew nothing, we didn't do anything wrong, so he just wanted to check and make sure everything was good, even though it's still his job, and props to that guy. So I don't know, it's just, and then they come back and they're like, oh, she's fine. They don't know what's wrong with her, but she's fine. And I'm like, okay, she's not crying anymore. So then it's around like 12, and we're hearing, and my dad's over here burning the house out. You know when there's ghosts up in the house and you take the sage candles or whatever and you burn the whole house out? That's what my dad was doing. And this scared me so bad. So there's a way I call my mom. I call my mom Ma. I'm like, Ma, Ma, Ma. That's how I call my mom. I don't call my mom or mommy or mama or anything like that. I just say Ma. So we're sitting up in a room, and my sister's a little quiet, but she's not going to sleep, because before that she was screaming. She's like, I'm not going to sleep. She was crying and screaming and all this. So, one second, guys. Okay. So she's screaming and crying. She doesn't want to go to sleep. And then about an hour later, we hear this, Ma. Just like that. And I was like, and my mom looked at me like, Damani, did you just call me? And what I was doing at the time was I was on my phone scrolling through Instagram. So I didn't hear it the first time. And she was like, Damani. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, did you just call me? And I'm like, no. But I heard it, but I ignored it. But I heard it. I heard Ma. And just like I said it. So I looked up at my mom, but I looked back down, and she was calling me. And I was like, And I'm like, no, I didn't say nothing. And I heard it again. I heard Ma. And by that time, I was like, I got up. Because at that point, I knew. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care if you're atheist. I don't care if you're Buddhist. I don't care. There was a ghost in his house. Whether it's still here to this day or not, I don't know, but it was here. And it's something that these ghost shows, they can describe to you, but it's nothing like how it is when you're actually there, you know, when you're actually feeling what it is to be haunted. It's like, and so basically what happened was, after we heard that, we said, So me and my mom went downstairs. We took my sister, brought her downstairs. And to calm her down, we had the movie Moana playing. That was her favorite movie. She must have watched Moana like 6, 7, 8 times before she relaxed. And then she eventually fell asleep on the couch with my mom. It was like, at this time, it was like 4 in the morning. My dad already left to go to work. He was like, I'm sorry, I have to go to work. I have to get money to pay. And my mom was a little upset at him, but I understood, because it's like, he can't stay here and not make any money for us, because then we're all going to start falling down and trickling down. So then my mom's like, Damani, go and get her mattress, because her mattress out of her crib. And I looked upstairs, and I'm like, and then she's like, Damani, just run upstairs and get it. And I said, okay. So I ran up the stairs, and I went in the room, and I bust up in the room, and I was scared. I can't lie. My heart was racing. I was scared. And I grabbed the mattress and her blanket and her pillow, and I ran downstairs with it, and I put it in the living room, and we basically slept in the living room because I didn't feel comfortable going upstairs and sleeping in this room. I just didn't feel comfortable. So after we were basically sleeping downstairs in the living room for about the next 4 or 5 weeks. There was no upstairs interaction. We basically bring the tub downstairs, so she would take a shower downstairs. I would take a shower downstairs. I do believe my mom took a shower downstairs. I don't quite remember that. And when I did go upstairs to go to sleep, finally after like 5 weeks, I went in my bed and I had the saddest dream. The dream was about my sister, and my sister went crazy, like mental, and she was in one of those rooms, the mental rooms, and I woke up and I started crying, and my dad put dream catcher, and ever since then I've never had a bad dream ever again. Now I've had some weird ones, but I've never had a bad dream. But this whole incident, it scarred me. I already knew ghosts were real. I already knew that. I just never had such an interaction like this one ever occur to me. It's something that it scared me. It scared me. You know, I never felt scared like that. I'm not scared of a lot of things. I'm always scared of death. Well, no, I'm not scared of death. I'm just scared of how I'm gonna die. Like, I don't want to die being shot. That's something. So, I'm gonna leave this video off with a message. No matter how bad you think your day is going, someone's day is always worse than yours. Understand that, and love your life to the best of your ability. Bye.
Pussy so good, I said my own name during sex. I might smack a bitch cause I felt like